Eh. Alright, we got that. We got it. Alright. Basically, I got some candy and I'm gonna eat it. What can I say? Yeah. So what I'm most excited for, Skittles Pop. You always see people like, oh, freeze-dried candy. So delicious, so good, I want to try it. And then I'm like, yeah, that sounds interesting. And then I go and it's like $6 for a single bag of, like, a normal Skittles bag's worth of Skittles, but it's freeze-dried, so it costs like $6. It's ridiculous. This bag was $6, but it's maybe like 2 or 3 normal Skittle bag size worth, so that's pretty cool. Ferrero Rocher. I haven't had those in like a year. Sour Patch Kids Strawberry. Now, these sound interesting. Orange creamsicle M&Ms. Strange. Awesome. Takis Kettle Chips. Sounds really weird and not good at all. But yeah, that's about it. Anything that's actually interesting, I should say. I also have some random crap that I kind of, it smells. These weird things, right? Look at that. Chocolatey covered chocolate marshmallow. I'm not gonna eat these because they're disgusting. They're really, really bad. The chocolate is the fakest chocolate you've ever tasted in your life. And the marshmallow texture is like wet socks and tastes like poopy butt, to put it simply. Not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. Ain't no cap. Anyway. What I've come to yap about. 1 second. I don't know. I just be yapping because I like to yap. I be yapping. Let a brother yap. First of all, we're gonna save the Skittles Popped, I think, for last because I'm most excited to try those. But yeah, Sour Patch Kids Strawberries. My name is Andrew Dingus, and I brought Sour Patch Kids Strawberries and Sour Patch Kid Watermelon. Those of you who know Andrew Dingus, it looks vaguely strawberry-esque. Let the camera focus on it. It doesn't want to, but that's okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Does not taste like strawberry at all. Just wanna put that out there. It does not taste like strawberry at all. I believe I have chat turned on. Because I see I have one person watching. But yeah. Pretty good. Does not taste... Thank you. Sam's Train Official. I'm a big fan of trains, actually. Trains are really cool. We should have more trains. Because, honestly, Like, cars are just bad. Look, not efficient. They're cool. Cars are cool. I think some cars are cool. I'm not a huge car person. I think some cars are cool. Like everyone thinks supercars are cool. I mean, McLaren or Bugatti, Ferrari, everybody likes those because they're just objectively cool. Personally, I like 70s muscle cars and just muscle cars in general. Trains, though, they're just more efficient, more eco-friendly. They're a bit slower than like cars, but like who cares? It's like a sacrifice you gotta make. I think that's not even true. That's not even true. It's just that American trains are slower than cars because we don't use trains a lot, so the trains we do have just aren't as good as like trains in Japan and Europe that are really optimized. Anyway, these are mid. They don't taste like strawberries at all, and they just taste like Sour Patch Kids, which I love. Just saying, I'm looking for something different when I see a new Sour Patch Kid product. But honestly, I love it. Just because I love Sour Patch Kids. And it has Red 40 in it. Red 40. We're all gonna die. But yeah, these are pretty good. I would highly recommend them. But I like them because they're not as like violently, like they don't have such a violent flavor that Sour Patch Kids do. I love Sour Patch Kids, but like these you can just eat like handfuls of them and never get tired of. I feel like I get tired of Sour Patch Kids after a while. These sound really weird. Orange vanilla cream M&Ms. I have very low hopes for this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I believe it's white chocolate candies. They're very weird looking. It's just like white and orange. Very strange. They smell funny. It's really weird. It tastes orange creamsicle-ish. Doesn't taste exactly like an orange creamsicle, but it gets there. It's like, yeah, that's orange creamsicle. That's what it's supposed to taste like. But it's really weird because it's like it tastes like orange creamsicle, but it isn't an orange creamsicle, and it just tricks you. And it's like that just tastes really weird. And I could not see myself eating more than like a couple of these, just simply out of the novelty. They have a very similar taste to like yogurt covered like raisins, if that makes any sense. The vanilla flavor is really strong, not so much orangey. I'm gonna eat an orange one just to see if they're like different flavored. I don't think they are. No, they all taste the same. But it literally just tastes like a yogurt covered raisin. It just tastes like yogurt in general. Like orange creamsicle yogurt. Not a huge fan. I wouldn't be surprised if the filling inside is literally just that kind of yogurt that they put on like yogurt covered pretzels and stuff. Oh no, my one viewer left. I'm so sad. Bro was here for the yapping, and I wasn't yapping, so he left. I'm very sad about that. If anyone is watching this video after the stream ends, I don't remember that guy's name. Sam's Trains Official. You should bully that guy if you know him. Or her. Sam is a gender neutral name. But yes, you should bully that person because they left my stream. They left a like on the stream though. So I approve. Actually, don't make fun of that person because they left a like. And I bet they're subscribed. Like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to click the notification bell. We'll save these for last. We're halfway there. Ferrero Rocher. They look very fancy, but they cost the same as any other candy, so they're tricking you. Now, I love hazelnut so much. Hazelnut's one of my favorite things. They're so well, like, you have to, like, rip it off violently, or it just doesn't come off. But no, the foil is so pretty. So fancy. And it looks like deer poop. Or like goose poop. But you know what? It smells really good. What's the Sigma? I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Very good. It's like, it's a hazelnut covered in chocolate mousse inside a wafer ball and then coated in chocolate and more hazelnuts. It's quite the confection. Not a huge chocolate fan. Ignore that. Not a big fan of chocolate, honestly. Kind of mid. Ooh. I'm just not a big candy guy in general anymore. But yeah, quite pleasant. I can't lie. Now, I'm gonna ruin my palate by trying to eat some of these bad boys. Now, I know I promised yapping. That's probably why that fellow left, because I wasn't yapping enough. Let me tell you something. I opened the bag like a foot away from my face, and I can still like hit with a huge whiff of air. Oh, smell really, really bad. They smell really bad. It hurts my eyes. Like sniffing it, it burns my nose hairs and my eyes. Look at that. That's so unnatural. I know I was just complaining about Red 40. These things are entirely Red 40 and like citric acid and turmeric. I'm not turmeric. I don't even know, but not a fan. Yeah. It's spicy in a way that it just tastes like hot. I like spicy stuff that's like a slight kick, where it's mostly flavor. It's just that kick comes with the flavor. This is just the whole focus is on the spice. I don't understand people who just love spice. I don't like spice. I like a little kick because that adds flavor. This doesn't have a lot of. It does have really nice lime flavor and some. I can really taste the cumin. You can really taste the cumin and the paprika and the chili powder in this. I'm gonna read the ingredients real quick. Of course, the MSG. I am an MSG lover. I love MSG. People who say MSG is bad for you are idiots. It's no different than salt. But yeah. Pretty mid. It's really off-putting because I'm not used to the flavor of Takis on a kettle-cooked potato chip. I think they should stay in their little corn tortilla swirl. They're not bad. I don't know. To me, Taki's just a little too spicy to eat handfuls of. Personally, like, they're good and all, but, like, I can't just keep eating them and eating them and eating them. Because they're just unpleasantly hot to the point where it just doesn't add anything other than it's hot. That's cool. No. I gotta get my Dr. Pepper. Now, one pet peeve I have that I've been yapping about literally just this whole time, this whole minute, I guess, just spicy food that's spicy for the sake of being spicy. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste like anything other than spice. And I think that's stupid. Like, just eat pure capsaicin at that point. It's so mid. It's so balls. It's so butt. Like, I like a little kick. I like a little spice. But I want the flavor to come with that spice. I want the spice to be the vehicle for the flavor. Or be like a side effect. Like when you get stung by a mosquito and you get malaria. It's like you don't usually... Like, it's just a little thing that hangs around and comes with the flavor, I love Dr. Pepper. It's very good. Now we get to the star of the show. Skittles popped. I'm gonna eat these Johns all the way up. Now, I love Skittles. I eat them by the share size bag. Okay, I love Skittles so much, so much. And I love sour Skittles and I love sour food. Interesting. They smell like regular Skittles, but they don't. They smell like if Skittles and it smells like if Skittles and Fruity Pebbles got married, and then Skittles had a secret affair with Fruit Loops, if that makes any sense. And they had a secret love child, and that was this. And I have a feeling the texture is going to be just like that. But anyway, I'm sure you've all seen them before. Everybody has seen them. I'm going to grab a little handful of them. It's just ooh, they're very dusty. They get dust all over. Look at that. They remind me a lot of like pool table balls, billiard balls. Just the way they're striped. But no, they just look like Skittles if they were popcorn, and I think that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna eat an orange one. Very strange. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten Whoppers. If you know what Whoppers are, aka malted milk balls. A very similar texture to the ideal Whopper. Like it crunches really easily. It's like when you look at styrofoam, you look at a packing peanut. This is what you would hope the texture would be. Just by looking at it, if you knew nothing about styrofoam. I don't know. But yeah. Very crunchy. You can just pop them in your mouth. They don't get stuck in your teeth like normal Skittles do. But yeah, it's very strange. Very, very strange. Something is off. Something is off about it. Tastes like a normal Skittle. but slightly different. But yeah. I gotta change my analogy a little bit. I think it was almost accurate. The texture is a little different. This is like if Skittles and popcorn. This is like if Skittles, popcorn, and Fruit Loops all like went to a Diddy party and got oiled up and made a fusion love baby, and they all did a ritual at the Diddy party, and they kind of just did their little dance, and then they like fused, you know. Kids, you're gonna want to cover your ears for this one. It's about to get a little graphic. It's like if Skittles and popcorn scissored and their eggs felt like came out of their fallopian tubes and kind of like merged into each other. Like an agario. Like if Skittles and popcorn like scissored and their eggs merged like agario, and then the egg fell out, and then Fruit Loops came along and just started busting all over, and then they kept that baby in a test tube. That would be this. It's a very strange, very unusual, and very hard to describe texture. But I feel like just by looking at it, you can imagine exactly what the texture is. Especially if you've had like freeze-dried food before, it's a similar-ish texture to freeze-dried ice cream. Freeze-dried ice cream is more of like a chalky texture. This is a little like that. It's a little similar in experience to eating a sugar cube, except if the sugar dissolved immediately. But it's a novelty. It's very good. It tastes like a Skittle, but with a really weird texture for a Skittle. But it's very enjoyable. Just not really what I'm looking for when I'm thinking of eating Skittles. But nonetheless, pretty good. I think every Skittle lover should try it once in their life. Do I think it's worth $6 a bag? Hell no. Absolutely not. But is it good? Yes, it's good. And these are really good. If you like Sour Patch Kids like me, and you just want a big bag of Sour Patch Kid things to just chew on and eat and enjoy, then go for it. They're really good. They don't taste like strawberry, but that's okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I would recommend the Skittles and the Sour Patch Kids. If you're a big fan of chocolate and hazelnut, you'll love these. If you like a Kinder Bueno, you'll love them. I like Kinder Bueno, kind of. I just don't like chocolate that much. The Takis chips. The hell? I just heard a weird noise. It sounded like a very distant, I don't know. As I was saying, the Takis chips, I'm not a big fan. I like kettle chips, but not with that. That kind of flavor should not be on a kettle chip. Or any chip, for that matter. I think Takis has a flavor formulated specifically for the form that Takis are in. Anything else just isn't right. It just Doesn't, it's just not right. Not right at all. Absolutely not. No way. I was gonna make an analogy about giving birth again, but I decided not to. Because, much like giving birth, after the first time you do it, you just don't want to do it again. Unless for some reason you're crazy. I don't know why anyone would want to give birth, but that's coming from me as someone who can't give birth. So, yeah. But if you want to give birth, all the power to you. Hold on a second. Never mind. I found one that had a QR code on the bottom of it, but they all have QR codes on the bottom of them, and I thought like I won something like in Willy Wonka, but I didn't, and now I'm disappointed. And yeah, that's a womp womp womp. But I don't know. You know what else I think? I just saw these pants, Dunder Mifflin pants. I think The Office is overrated. I used to love that show when I was younger, and now I just don't really that much. Like, it's okay. It's good background noise. The only good character in that show is Jim and Pam, but that kind of, and they have an okay relationship, but like every single white person just glazes that show so much, and I'm like, it's just so not funny. It's just so not funny. The characters are just completely flanderized. Like there's very little character development. That's not true. There's a very small amount of character development, but there is character development at least. Michael becomes slightly less annoying. He still is really annoying. Jim, I don't know. I don't think Jim changes a whole lot besides kind of becoming a jerk in kind of the middle part of the show. He becomes a real jerk for no reason, just because I think the writers forgot how to write. But yeah, Pam, I love Pam. Great character, wonderful actress, really good. Angela is an op. She's the opposition, straight up. I'll roll up on my block. I pull out the Glock. You're gonna hear a pop, pop. Angela from The Office. Okay, don't like you. I don't like you, Dwight. I think Dwight. I think. I think he. I think he has his moments. I think he's the only actually interesting character in the show, and that's just because, like, he's the most unique character in the show and has the most backstory to him and the most interesting backstory to him. And growing up in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, where all the Amish people are, his really weird life reminds me a lot of Mennonite people I know. For those of you who don't know what a Mennonite is, Mennonite, not the guy from Kirby, Mennonite. That's what I'm talking about. It's very similar to Amish, but also not really. I don't know the exact differences, and I don't feel like explaining it right now. But it reminds me a lot of the homeschool people that I know. And I'm pretty sure that one of my good buddies at his homeschool is going to be watching this at some point. This does not apply to you. But I know a lot of homeschool people, not you, you know who you are, not you, you're an exception, that are just very behind on the loop. Because, like, I know you've probably seen all those TikToks. It's like, how homeschooler kids act. It's like, mother says I cannot wear a skirt until I have to wear a long skirt till I'm 18 years old. And I'm like, I don't know. They're just really weird people who like grew up like they were in the Middle Ages and played with their little wooden hoop on a stick. I feel like I'm being really mean right now. But there are real people like that, and I have met people like that. There's a lot of cool homeschool people out there too. Okay. But I've also met a few that are, and few people that grew up on a farm that were just really weird. Okay. There's this one guy I once met. His name was Tony, and he grew up on a farm. And he was like, "Hey, my name's Tony. I grew up on a farm." And he was really, really annoying and really dumb. No offense to Tony, if you somehow found this, you probably don't know who you are because you probably don't remember me. If your name's Tony and you grew up on a farm and you're roughly the age that I appear to be or you think that I am, sorry, bro. Back in 7th grade, you were really annoying. But yeah, I don't know. But basically, The Office is overrated as heck, bro. Literally mid show. It's like Cocomelon for middle-aged like white people and millennials. Okay, it's just not that good. A lot of the characters in that show are just not funny, not interesting. I like Stanley. Stanley's really cool because Stanley's like the most realistic person in that whole show. He's just like, dude, I don't want to be here at this dumbass office job where I sell paper. Okay, I'm just sitting here at my desk selling my stupid paper so I can put my daughter through college. Like, he's such a real one. Like, he just hates his job. He hates everything. He doesn't want to be there. Everyone who he works with is an idiot. Especially Michael. And he's just like, God, I hate my life. I hate everything. I hate my job. I want to go home. I just want to support my daughter. And I'm like, I respect that a lot from his character. Kevin, I think Kevin might secretly be a genius. I fully believe in that fan theory that he's actually a genius the whole time. I fully believe in that. Like, I think he's actually really smart. He just really flanderizes himself a lot. But yeah, I think Kevin is done really dirty in that show, and I love him. And I think he's just a normal guy who's just chill, and everyone hates on him. But no, he's just a cool guy. He's just some dude. He's just a chill guy. But yeah, I think the show's really just not that funny. People love Dwight. They worship Dwight, and I'm like, he's cool. He's like the one good character in that show, and that's and he's not even that good of a character. I find him really annoying sometimes, but I think he's like the only funny character, just because of how him and Jim kind of banter. I think that's funny and entertaining, and I really like their character arc where they start out hating each other and then they become like best friends in the end, and I think it's really sweet. Because I feel like the whole time, if you watch the show with that idea, Dwight, like if you think about Dwight and their relationship in the end while you start watching the show a second time, you're like, they like don't totally hate each other. It's like Dwight hates Jim, like he doesn't actually hate Jim. He's like, dang, that guy's so annoying. I hate that guy. But you know what? He makes my life more interesting. Although I think at some point he does plot to kill Jim. Either that or that was Ryan. I'm not really sure. Um, but yeah. I'm not a huge fan of these. That really makes me mad about these Skittles. There's like no substance to them. You take one bite and it's powder. It's gone. It's a mist, like Spider-Man in Infinity War. It's just gone. Dust, reduced to atoms. And that really makes me mad because it's $6 for this whole bag, and just to experience any of the flavor, you have to get a whole handful, and it's gone in like 10 seconds. That's really stupid. But yeah, this would be really good if you melted it down and mixed it with popcorn and made it like candy popcorn. That would be delicious. I might try that in a future video. Like it, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want me to do that. But yeah, I'm just yapping. I want to keep yapping. I really like doing these videos because I feel like I have a lot of things to yap about, and just none of my friends care. No offense to them, love them all dearly, but I'm like, Nobody wants to hear you yap about some random crap that they don't care about or find interesting at all. Like, I just love yapping. I love to yap. I feel like this is like keeping a diary gay. You know? No offense. I love my gay people out there. Wonderful, wonderful people. But no, it's just kind of. I don't mean gay like literally gay. It just means lame. It's boring. I hate writing. I hate writing. I like yapping. I like talking. You know, this is just like my way to yap. My way to talk about nothing that nobody cares about. Apparently some people find it entertaining. I doubt anyone is going to watch this video all the way through, and if you do, you deserve a reward. A great reward. But you're not going to get one. I'm just saying you deserve one. But yeah. I don't even know. But I think I'm going to end the video here. I could honestly just keep yapping. But yeah, I don't know. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm not ending the video quite yet, but I thought that was funny. Anyway, in conclusion, this candy was kind of poopy, but these are novelty candy. I'm like, you should try it once. Not good. These are great. I could eat them by the handful. I would buy those by the crate and just eat them all day. I would get fat and probably get cancer from all the Red 40. But you know what? It's worth it. Let's be honest. Who doesn't love some Red 40? Speaking of, like and subscribe if you want to see me drink a whole bottle, like a little shot glass size, full of Red 40, just pure Red 40. It's going to taste like horrible, and I'll probably get cancer, but that'd be really funny. Like and comment and subscribe and share this video to all your friends if you want me to get cancer for a video, because that would be pretty funny. You know who else had cancer? Ninja. Apparently he had butt cancer. Heard about that. Heard Ninja got butt cancer. I also heard he got a low taper fade. And it was massive. And he also bought a property in Egypt. Anyway, I'm going to stop eating brain rot and end the video and let y'all loose. If you watch this, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know why you would watch this unless you worship me for some reason and are just low-key stroking it right now, in which case I'm flattered. Anyway, see y'all later. Big things in the works. Big things in the works. I might start actually making videos in the future. I've been saying that for years. But I really like making videos sometimes when I'm bored. I wish people watched them, but I understand why no one watches them, because trying to get any kind of audience this day and age when you don't upload consistently is just impossible, especially if you're not that interesting or funny. Like, I don't think I'm interesting or funny. I don't really do this to try to get an audience. I do it for fun when I'm bored. I just wish more people watched it when I made them. I feel like that would give me incentive to make them. I don't know. But yeah, I think it would be really funny for me to make horror videos, because I am a pussy. I'm a wimp. Okay, and I would probably not be able to sleep for a while after making them, because I very easily get, I don't want to say traumatized, but just like, I get scared easily, and the fear kind of ingrains itself in my mind. Like, when I watched Markiplier play through Security Breach, I literally could not sleep for like a week. And every time I got tired, I would hallucinate Glam Rock Freddy Fazbear in my house. Really embarrassing story, by the way. But, yeah. I might be schizophrenic. My phone is blowing up right now. I could keep yapping, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep yapping. Say bye-bye. Wait, how do I end the stream? I want to stop streaming. Goodbye.